So, good morning, gentlemen. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I just in my PJs, lounging around the house. I dropped my truck off this morning to have some work done on it, and dropped my wife off for work, then headed back to the house. And I'm sitting here, decided to light up a pipe and grab some tea and a book, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a video about what I'm doing today. And what I'm doing today, I don't know where that came from. What I'm doing today is absolutely nothing, if I'm being honest. And I think that's important, and let me explain why. You see, people of my age, individuals in their 20s, 30s, we've noticed that here recently, in the past quite a few years, we're having to work harder and harder to live a normal life. And why I say normal with air quotes is we think that living with a bunch of luxuries and stuff is normal. Luxuries and obligations and bills that we don't necessarily need, but we think we need because everyone else has one, like a house payment or a car payment or credit card debt, lavish vacations every year, living a high life. Now, I won't get into that today, but we tend to work really hard for living these types of lives, and we end up burning ourselves out in one way or another. So, grab a pipe, grab your glass of tea, grab a good book, and let's talk for a minute. Now, in case anyone's wondering, because I know there are a few fly fishermen out there who follow my channel, I'm reading a fly fishing advice from an old timer. It's a practical guide to the sport and its language. It's by Ed Quigley. Fantastic book. It's in a way a short, simple-minded encyclopedia on all of the terms, language that you'll hear, use, and see around fly fishing. I'm about halfway through it. I love the book. Honestly, I can relate to Ed a lot. He talks about floating on the lake and enjoying a nice Romeo and Julieta and a good Maduro smoke. I really appreciate that. So, Ed, if you're ever watching this, I don't even know if you're still with us, but I'd enjoy a cigar with you any day. But I digress from that. That's not what this video is about. But let's get into it. You see, today's a day where I'm not really doing anything. Now, yes, I just decided to pull out my camera and record a video, but I don't have to do any fancy editing with this video. You guys know how my videos go. I don't do fancy introductions. I don't spend days or weeks editing them because I don't care about getting large numbers of views or anything like that. It's a way for me to share what's on my mind, share my opinions of things, problems, issues in the world. And today I decided that today would be a nothing day for me. What I mean by that is I don't have anything planned. I'm not planning on going and doing anything, exerting any energy. I'm not planning on going grocery shopping or mowing the lawn. I'm not planning on going to work or my side job. You see, I've been working really hard lately. And today started a day of vacationing for me. A time of vacationing, should I say. And I decided to start my vacation, I really need to have a decompression. You see, I work 12 hours a day, 4 days a week right now, as a full-time job. And then I also have a side job that I work 2 days out of the week, so that leaves me with 1 day to mow the lawn or go grocery shopping with my wife or clean the house, clean my truck, do whatever else needs to be done. And if you're not careful, you'll end up with burnout. You'll end up just driving yourself into the ground without taking any days off. You see, this is the reason God commanded us to have a day of rest. We're supposed to rest 1 day a week. And there are some that do it. I honestly can't say that I do. We have considered it, talked about it, and we really should. We really should. And I hope that we do start implementing a Sabbath day into our day, because there's a reason God told us to rest. It wasn't just a command that he came up with and was like, you know what, I'm commanding you to just not work today, and we're supposed to do that. No. He created us. He knows how our bodies work. He knows how our minds work. If we're always working, always mentally straining ourselves, always physically straining ourselves, emotionally straining ourselves, and spiritually straining ourselves, then we'll get to the point to where we just can't go on. That's when our body starts to break down. That's where issues start setting in. Our physical bodies break down. Our mental and emotional and spiritual bodies completely break down. And we'll end up crashing. And obviously, God decided to command a day of rest to help with that. But most of us nowadays, let's face it, we don't follow that. And today I told my wife, I think I'm just going to go home. I'm going to get in some comfy clothes. So I'm wearing my t-shirt and shorts today. I said, I'm just going to kind of do whatever I want to do. So I grabbed a pipe, a glass of tea, and a book, and grabbed my phone and decided I was going to record a video. And after this, I'll probably just read my book and enjoy the rest of my pipe, another glass of tea. Just kind of piddle around and do nothing. And the importance of that is what I want to focus on in this video. See, you'll burn yourself out. You will. If you think that going 70 hours a week, never having a day off, and even on your days off, you're still working, still doing things. Even if it's a day off and you're just around the house, but always thinking about, I need to go do this. And then after you get done with that, oh, I've got to go do that. I've got to go clean my truck. I've got to go mow the yard. I've got to go pick up that stuff that's laying right there that's probably very annoying in this video, which I will get around to eventually. But we can always stress about what we need to do, but we never focus on what we're doing right now. And I'm trying to encourage you guys today, long story short, to just have a day of rest. Take 1 day. Just find a day. Okay, I promise you can find a day. I don't care how busy your schedule is, you will find. I want 1 whole day. I'm talking sun up to sundown. Get up when you want to. Don't worry about an alarm clock. Do whatever you want. Don't have anything planned. I'm talking don't plan breakfast with anybody. Don't write out what you're going to do or say, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to go fishing. No, because I might not feel like going. I did want to go fishing this morning, but the river's too high, and I'm like, oh, well. But, and there's people who decompress in different ways. Me, I don't like to sit still for a long time. So I'll sit here and smoke a pipe. It helps me calm down. And I'll read a book for a while, but I promise you by the end of the day, I'll probably be out in this yard with my fly fishing rod, practicing my casting. I might mow the yard because I'll get bored, or might go chop some wood, who knows. But I do find that sort of stuff to just be a good way of relieving stress. So I don't want to judge you on what you do on your day, but I'm saying don't plan anything. Living an unplanned life is bad. But having an unplanned day could actually be beneficial to yourself. See, some people, and I've talked to gentlemen at work about this, and I've talked about, what are you going to do on your day off? Oh, well, I've got this and this and this. And I'm like, why don't you just not play anything? Oh, I don't want to be lazy. That's the words going around. I don't want to be lazy. What's so lazy about taking a day off? What's so lazy about decompressing? I don't feel lazy if I sit here and veg out watching 3 TV shows, all back to back. If I'm being honest, sometimes I do. I do feel lazy if I do that, if I have other things that I'd like to get done. But you know what? That's okay. I want to encourage you guys to do things like that every once in a while. Don't make it a habit. Don't make it your life, should I say. Make it a habit for maybe once a month. Once a week would be perfect, because that's what God commanded us. But just take some days to rest. Don't plan anything except for not planning anything. Other than that, that's about all I have to say. Oh, well, that one didn't work. Let's try again. But man, I'm just going to enjoy it. I'll probably be making some videos this week about the update on the house, like I know you guys have been wanting to see. A few other short videos I think you guys will really enjoy. I hope you guys have stuck around to this video, and I wanted to make it kind of slow and just kind of not so much going on, because I'm hoping this short 15-minute video will allow you to rest for 15 minutes. Just give you a little time. If you enjoyed it, if you're still here, put a comment down below. Let me know what you do to decompress, or how often you actually take a day of resting. And let me know how you like this video. If you agree with it. Some people don't agree with it, and that's okay. But I'll see you around for another video. I'll be making a few more this week, possibly another one later this afternoon. I have quite a few ideas, and since I'm on vacation for the next couple weeks, I'll be using those ideas and probably posting a lot. So I will see you guys for another video, and again, I encourage you guys just to take a day of rest. It's good for you. It'll help you unwind. It's the way we were built. God knew what he was doing. And if he says do it, I'm going to do it. So here I am, taking a rest. I'm going to get back to my book, and I'll see you guys later. Good day, gentlemen. Good.